record. Okay.
Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey at Ripe Color, and
This is Nancy Jean in the garden.
obviously I'm ready to work today.
Yes.
So before we get started, please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. Both Nancy and I offer personal readings, and we also offer physical goods in the physical world. I'm a textile designer, so I have scarves and t-shirts and bags, etc. I also am a healer. I administer IET. The description is below. Nancy offers the garden, which is what she's reading from, as well as grids. The grids are made individually, so you'll have a consultation with her, and then she makes your personal grid.
Like
the
a forever
garden,
tarot
what
reading.
you see in front of you is a divination method that basically those shapes, those triangles, are basically tiles, and they represent different energies. And then there are 5 crystals thrown atop them, which will tell you what the energy is for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And the 5 categories that we agreed to agree on,
Mm-hmm.
the 5 by 5 are body, mind, spirit, grounding, and clarity. So I throw 5 cards, Nancy throws 5 crystals, and then we have our little message of the day.
Okay, let's go. What's the universe have in store for the collective today? Ooh.
Wouldn't surprise me if it's a work day, considering my little outfit.
No, you look like
But
you're
you never know.
maybe hunt.
Oh, wait a minute. 4, 5. Wow. All right. I got the work card. But he's not just working. For me, he's whistling while he works. This is about really being in your body and making something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is really about. That for me, that's what this card is really about. It's like there's a physical action that you're taking that actually is, producing something and actually feeding your soul. This is really about being in the here and now, being in your work and enjoying it. And that could be cleaning the house.
Right.
That could be doing push-ups. That could be taking a walk around the block. That could be cooking. That could be making art. That could be a lot of things. But I think there's a physical element to it. We get the manifester. And to me, he's very verbal. So he basically manifests what he says he's going to manifest. And it's like this little lightning bolt going on, this diagonal. And for me, the diagonal in this card always represents, horizontal is really the earth plane, and vertical, this is symbology. Vertical represents spirit, but the diagonal is sort of like a shortcut. It's like when you're driving on the road, it's like, oh, well, that street goes diagonally and we can get there quicker. And he has everything he needs. He speaks it into existence. He's a leader. He's very much the leader. Okay. Now, spirit is right there for you, but you have to be, you don't have to, but the interesting thing about this card is like, they have it, it's right there, but do they see it? Do they see it? So it's really like this. Well, if I look at things from a different angle, then I'll understand that there's hope there. Then I'll understand that there's light. But I have to be willing to look at things from a different angle and not just look down at the snow and, like the non-boots that I have. It's like, where am I putting my concentration? Right? There's a sort of a choice here. I always feel like 5s are changes, but I always feel like they're choice, because it's like you can go either way. Then for grounding, I have someone really good. This is really good for grounding. So this is the card of Taurus. This is really basically the Pope. And my understanding of this card is as above, so below. he gets the information in his third eye about how the hierarchy works in heaven, and then he imitates it on earth. This is
Right.
kind of like what the pyramids are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is all about organization. This is all about hierarchy. This could also represent any institution, like, you know, government, law, medicine, et cetera, family, medicine.
Anything that has an org chart.
Right, right. And it's very traditional, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get the king, and
Mhm.
you know, he has knowledge of how to be secure. He has knowledge of how to you know, make things happen. You know, there's a lot of like knowledge going on here about how to manifest things in the physical world. Like, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting this like real physical, like I can actually sort of make it happen today.
Yeah.
Or I know how to make it happen today. Not in my mind, but in
In the real world.
Yeah.
We're bringing it real world.
So that's what I get.
Yeah, that's what I get too. I got clarity, which is sitting in the present, which means clarity is coming at you in a variety of ways, but it's also sitting in water, in air. I'm sorry. It's also sitting in air. And it said, be sure your thoughts are clear. Because what it did is it butted right up to, it ran right into spirit. Spirit's only in present. And when spirit's in present, that's great. That means that what you need to change is going on right now, and you need to be in touch with it. And the spiritual changes, we saw it coming in the last couple of weeks that we've said were there, and then kind of rest and they'll come through. This is a day when they're really, really going to come through for you. And your body is going to embody this, and it's going to bring the best lessons from the past. Your mind is in earth, and that's a good place for this to be, because this says final thoughts on this situation are coming to you right now, and your values are in your solar plexus, which is where in the sacral, in the chakra system, we get our energy from. And it says that's a great place for to have it, because it says you're going to burn out self-doubt that blocks your power. So you're coming to terms with it. We talked about it yesterday, thinking things through. Your mind's in a great place to hear it. Your body's strong enough, and your guts instincts are strong enough to let it happen. Just let it move forward. You're moving, your spirit's actually, this is ascension type. God, how did I know that kind of energy that's going on around people? And they're like, I don't know that I want to know this stuff. Well, I hate to tell you, honey, you don't got a lot of choice, and it's coming.
Yeah.
So it's a great day to understand our own role in change and how we're moving forward as a collective as well as an individual.
Right. Well, I also that card has a lot to do with it.
Right. Understand the structure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming by, and we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.